It's like you're in the middle of the game, call a timeout, a basketball game, football game, whatever, call a timeout. It's like, coach, what do I do now? This and this happened. What do I do now? The other thing about traveling outside of your, city, town, state, even country, is that once again, your brain is just in a different space. Your body's obviously in a different place, right? And you're around different kinds of people hearing different things. And so when you travel a long distance from your home, I'm telling you, the speed of learning and the perspective of learning is totally different. My advice is, travel. When you travel to an event, it definitely impacts your learning curve. What's up, guys? Dublin, Ireland right now. We have a huge leadership event we just started. Tons of pubs everywhere, tons of shopping, lots of great stuff. It's gonna be an amazing event. Stay tuned. Great morning so far, yes?
Yes, great morning.
And so one of the most important things about this event is that a lot of it may be a reminder. So there's things that you're learning new, then there's things that you're being reminded of. And the thing is, you got to be careful about saying, well, I know that and I know that. The question is, are you doing what you know? And if you are doing it, are you doing it consistently and with excellence? Because sometimes we hear it, we're like, hey, I know that, but you weren't doing it like the way you're supposed to be doing it. And so what's great about these events is you're always refining and constantly being reminded about exactly what to do. All right, one quick thing that was really interesting, when I'm talking to my teammates, leaders, and all of that, is number one, I needed to be reminded of the things that I know, but it wasn't to my front burner. I mean, think about this for a second. We don't have a lot of real estate on our front burner, so to speak. So I'm sitting there, front row taking notes. I'm learning and I'm being reminded of things and like different ways of saying the same thing and learning it in a different way, which is really cool. But then, I'm just having conversations with different teammates and leaders, at dinner or backstage and things like that. And what was interesting, and I've said this a lot before, is direction when you need it is more important than knowledge. Think about that for a second. We all know a lot, right? But it's like you're in the middle of the game, call a timeout, a basketball game, football game, whatever, call a timeout. It's like, coach, what do I do now? This and this happened. What do I do now? And that's what happens, because when you're in this atmosphere of revelation and learning, and all these things are going through your brain, what happens is you start thinking about different situations in building your business, and also challenges and walls that we've been hitting. And so then you got leaders right there, and I'm right there, and so they're asking me and I'm asking them certain things, and we're learning from each other. So it kind of spirals up the speed of learning, right? And that's what's just incredible about these events, is it's different from just watching a course or a video online. That's good, but being in the room for a whole weekend and interacting in between training sets and sessions and meals together, and that's when the spiraling up happens. That's why these events are powerful. The other key thing about traveling outside your city, state, country is that your learning curve speeds up and gets shortened. You're out of your habits and routines and your daily routines. You're out of your element. Watching something on the internet is good, but being somewhere is even better, but being somewhere far away from your house is the best.